Hello, everybody. As you probably know, it's me, the Theredmagekro, and welcome back to Danganronpa, where we are gonna go into the gym, see what Monokuma wants, and hopefully get this game done. Hopefully today, if not today, some other day. Somewhere along the lines. There's only one man, Makoto.
I am Monokuma!
Oh man, you know, actually, I'm thinking about it. I was not ready for this. I'm gonna drink some water. Honestly, I really should not have done this. I think Monokuma is really starting to destroy the voice. Hello! Welcome, hello! Are you ready for your final hit? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. The envelope. An envelope on the ground in front of me. I saved because I feel like I'm gonna die. This must be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better. I picked up the envelope and opened it. Found was a single photograph. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. Everyone except for Makoto. And you see the one very intriguing thing here. The really intriguing thing here. Junko's face is out of the picture. Why is that? Why is it Junko? It holds up, dang it! But also just the fact that Leon and Sayaka, like, he's holding her chair like he's her boyfriend. Or at least that's the feeling I'm getting from it. It's Sakura. Oh, I miss Sakura. The Fumi. Oh, I miss them. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but someone behind Sayaka. The only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room, and we looked at that file. Ukuro Ikusaba. This girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. We're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this, except you're not here, Makoto. And everyone's wearing matching uniforms? I mean, they are wearing uniforms that they kinda had. Oh, there is no way I already forgot your name. I've already forgotten his name. The guy with the red eyes, the eyebrows, the short hair, he's in the brown suit. Now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not here. Picture has all 15 other students, but not me. guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. One in junior high with Sayaka. First time I met everyone else. When I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. Still sick, by the way. But what's definitely unnatural, everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me, didn't know each other till they got here. But if this picture is real, then could that mean, could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is...
How long are you going to keep up this rambling? Soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kinda getting in the way, standing there, you know. So, I mean, get out.
But...
How strange.
I told you. I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I give you all the answers? I'd be totally out of left field.
I guess that means he's done talking. Dang it. Group photo, okay. In the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. With that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. What is that what Monokuma was going for? He put together a fake photo just to confuse me? It looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear this up. Oh, my poor vocals. I can feel them already, but I want to get this done, you know? We're so close to the end. How could I do anything except, you know, try and beat the game? I mean, I know not to go as far as to, like, throw out my own voice, but still. It's just Monokuma that throws me off. Doing this high-pitched voice really hurts. Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Oh, see, he thinks so too. Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait! But of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the? Why was he acting like that? He was purposefully trying to avoid me. Yep. It starts. Now everyone suspects me of being someone they can't trust. All because, right, I wasn't friends with them, per se. Because I'm the only odd one out, everyone thinks I'm the mastermind. Hey, Hero! Makoto! What's going on with you? Anytime I see you, you freak out like that. No, No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. You know? What's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It's like he was avoiding me. he was afraid of me. Why? Because there's a mystery about you, Makoto, that even you aren't aware of. And that's also a mystery we have to solve. Which is not good. Very intriguing. Gotta drink some more water. Decided to visit the biolab one more time as I take a drink of water. And the first thing I saw when I got there was her passed out again. Huh? Toko? Oh, she took out a body. You dumb butt. It's open. Oh, but Toko. Toko, are you okay? No, no. She's not dead, is she? Uh-oh. Oh, no, not Genocide Jill. I kind of like doing the voice, though. It's actually a very easy voice, but my poor ears every time she's on screen.
It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold, I think I might catch a cold.
Keep taking naps in places like this. I'm sure you will.
I see.
What? Oh, the sleep? Ah, I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you?
Even in Genocide Jill, she has to be a pervert. Oh, I wasn't.
Have you
Oh,
reached that
then
certain
what?
age?
Hot and bothered. Real corny.
Okay, so why did you pass out?
I don't know. I think I remember was me waking up just now. What did you do to Miss Morose? Miss Morose?
Morose? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch.
Bingo bazinga! We say some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate.
You SOB!
Don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Even if she forgets something, I totally remember.
Yes!
So it's like double the memory.
No, it's more like half. Okay.
Huh?
All I want to know right now is, the little dying. Tell me now or I'll slit your throat.
I don't know. Sharpyakuya's around somewhere, doing his own investigating.
Yes, yes.
By himself?
I assume so.
Oh, I'm on fire.
I knew it! I totally knew it! I fell apart when it comes to all these things, Nabe. Anyway, I got Harry. I can't even imagine how lonely he might be right now.
Oh, my poor ears. Coco shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. Oh, I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Oh, there's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have one more important thing to do right now. Why did Coco faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. It has to be this cadaver. Fridge. Open. But I'm sure they were all shut last time I was here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
Oh. Hi, Kyoko. You're in a weird place. She faints so easily. Kyoko!
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you... okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
Listen, about this room. Oh yeah,
It would seem...
it's a horde. Yeah,
I knew it.
I suspected this one. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and, well, there you have it. You knew she fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed. But once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagine she must have came here to investigate. When she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why is everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway,
Anyway, we should close it up. We don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto,
Give me a hand with it. Yoko approaches the fridge, hands outstretched. But suddenly, he stopped. What's wrong?
listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Oh? Huh? How come? Because Mukuyo's body is in here. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the
I
fridge?
see.
It's like every other time. The mastermind probably brought it up here while they were still in the class trial. The mastermind did it. Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So,
You may be right. Either way, I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Yoko didn't even get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto,
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time. I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
so then,
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Wait over there. That's it? Can't do it. I can't look inside. I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Let me interrupt your investigation. I want to talk to you about something. What is it? About that announcement Monokuma made earlier?
whew,
You know, one about the hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
because
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I think this is what Byakuya basically meant. Maybe. Wish I could go back and do the same thing. What's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture and as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. No, I guess not. Okay, is there something else that maybe I should do? Oh. It would seem the blue lights come on when a slot is occupied. Some of them, their blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of the lights that are on, including Mukuro's, there's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights! Yes! Let me look through the instruction manual. I'm just trying to see whether or not, like, he, like... Wait.
whew,
Wait. How is it that, like, something different happened? Hold up. Someone found in the garden had a stamp on the side. It was used to help camouflage. Huh. Interesting. I don't know why that... What was different about that? But I guess it was different enough. Okay, Makoto. I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. Did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that a stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? Burnt tissue made things a little difficult. I'm completely confident in my findings. That means that neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. Had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds. The file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old? Huh?
Because...
All the Monokuma file says that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference. She could have been dead well in advance. And then moved over, yeah.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they gave.
Listen.
Seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? We all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? The wounds were at least a few days old. There's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
So then...
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
At the very least...
Certainly you can allow it as one of many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
Right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. I'm looking at my microphone because Cloud knows. You know, Cloud. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. This was a hint of a future game they just made. I love that. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep in mind for the future. Okay.
Hey,
If there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so...
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get that all right? Remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So that...
Indeed.
Don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case is without a doubt Mukuro Ikusaba. Okay.
And?
Is that all you wanted to ask me? Yeah, I think so.
So then...
It looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. Kinda chilly in here. And wait, are we not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kinda bad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Bad? Did you forget? She was our enemy once. Part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still.
whew.
Really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. But for someone like that, it doesn't mean to be naive.
So then...
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Oh, hold on! I still have one more thing to do. I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Ugh. There we go. Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask. Ask away.
What?
Go ahead then. Out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So...
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
I do, yes. To get into any of the lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? Found a pocketbook. After looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
Makes you say that.
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. If I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense. There was something written inside. It was about the headmaster. About your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean... that video is real too? Video.
Makoto.
I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it seemed that it's my locker. Or locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. Aw, a DVD. And it says Class 78 Urgent Interview.
So...
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means. You just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes any sense right now. I guess that means that there's some important clue on this DVD.
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. You have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
In other words...
So, as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. Talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. All because of the mastermind.
However...
There's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Yoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
Why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. Just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So that's it for my rambling. There's still so much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth, the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. But absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Makoto, you're the ultimate hope, aren't you? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then,
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Even behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. Got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the A&B room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. No matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose. Somebody end my misery. Oh, there's only one person we haven't really seen, and that's Hina. And I feel like we have to kind of see Hina. Try and see if we can talk to her, right? Hina will know that we're not the mastermind, right? So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto! Sorry, gotta go. What? Ran off so fast I didn't have time to ask her to stop. Hina, why? Why won't you talk to me? So, everyone's just a jerk. Just a grade A solid jerk. Okay, I see how it is, everyone. Makes sense. Kind of make a little bit of sense. Just a little bit. Okay, well. Should be able to play the DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. Said that it was playing. Nothing appeared on screen. Stared into the black of the monitor. Only been a few seconds, but to me, it felt like an eternity. Oh, my poor voice. And then, all of a sudden, image appeared. Sayaka took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long. There she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
Thank you for being voice acted. The voice I heard was a man positioned in one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single
So
millimeter.
this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much.
Okay.
Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Dang it, why? Okay. You want me to accept that? God, it's hard. Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life at this school? I accept!
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Okay. Fun cue, that's where the video cuts out. Lovely. There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now. But this, only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder. Why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. The monitor, the video that I thought was finished, flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Huh? What I saw was me. Possibly, undeniably, me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Yes. Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. Yes, we stared gracefully into each other's eyes. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But I, behind the video in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down and talking to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school.
Okay.
Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you.
Okay.
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Wow. I like how I feel like I already solved who the headmaster is and all this. I still haven't, like, solved any of the other mysteries. Oh, I can hear it. My voice is definitely shot. Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Yakuya. Toka. Hina. Everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in this school forever. And then... Yoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. He sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. Her father. And when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. As Kyoko interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oh, Monokuma, you tease. Oopsie! Looks like it broke. Out of service! What? It just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
Failure my butt, you cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. You'd ask the question, they all say yes. Couldn't help myself. Let out a huge, exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remember something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At the time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school. I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. Oh, what would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it all happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seems to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. Does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Interview DVD has been updated. Aw, man. Is it time?
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning.
Oh no.
Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Oh no. About to begin again. Class trial is going to start. Final class trial. Last time all our lives will be on the line. Last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. Oh man. I can't go on. I'm sorry. I know. But like, here's the thing. I have to end it here so that the next recording will be the final one. Hopefully. Maybe. Assuming that this doesn't take like 5 hours to complete. Also, my voice is dying, and I do plan to record with Cloud later, so I have to give it some rest. So, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this recording. I'll see you all in the next and final class trial. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ah!